This is the revisions that Hilda captured for our conversation 2 weeks ago. Any comments? Okay. Next item is the approval of the ASBA proposal for the 2013 political agenda. And every year this one comes up and it kind of sneaks up on us, and I feel the best way, this is the way I'd like to proceed if you're all okay with this. I feel like every year we do it a little differently, and I hope we're getting better at capturing what the board really feels. But since we don't have to submit until the middle of April, what I'd like for us to do is individually submit our top 10 or up to top 10 to Hilda. Hilda can compare and compile which ones actually get the most hits as a board, and then we can discuss that at the next board meeting. Matt? Good enough? Okay, and if you feel just, I guess when we see what those top 10 are, we can of course discuss if we want to adopt those as a board.
So do you need a motion? This is just a...
Well, we're not adopting it this time, so I would suggest that we table it for 2 weeks.
You need a
If
motion
you
to
don't
table.
have to table, you can just go along and not action, right?
Mr. Ruoto, would you mind coming to the microphone and sharing some best practices that other boards have on this? Because I feel like we do a lot of things well, but this one every year seems to trip us up a little bit. On how to capture top 10.
Or you're going to get me in trouble somehow, I know about this. You understand, it's the top 10. I mean, it's not the top 10. It's the things that you want to change. You follow that?
Okay.
Okay, so if there's 10, I mean, if you can come up with 10 each individually, ones. The way ours is, they submitted them to me because I'm also on the legislative committee, and then I'm going to try to come up with some writings. I'd like to come up with, because in the past we never submitted any changes or any additions. So that's how we do it. That's the only way I can tell you.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir, is this the things, I'm over here.
Oh, okay. The thing that's bothering me. Okay, go ahead.
Surround sound is a new
Yes.
In June, when you had the legislative delegate assembly, in other words, what we submit would be under consideration for the delegate assembly. Am I correct in that assumption?
That's correct.
Okay, so it's something we wish ASBA to work on, that they might not be, or to put more emphasis on something or an issue.
It's not already in the political agenda.
Right.
Or sometimes we have them, or have you been, they have them rewording them, you know, clarifying them.
Right.
Sometimes they're deletions, you know, like one of ours maybe is take out the excess utilities. I mean, to me that's a dead issue.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll revisit this in 2 weeks if anyone feels strongly about the agenda.
So then we're to make recommendations on things that we want changed. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, the way that I see it, it's pretty prescriptive. So it's up to us to, if we want ASBA to listen to us, we let them know, like, we like this idea, we don't really like this idea, because at the end of the day, they go down the legislature and they represent school boards. So this is our opportunity to help influence the agenda. Okay. Next item is legislative political report. Mr. Jewett.